Juan Soto's $800 million contract was expected to set a precedent and propel other players into huge contracts. However, this prediction was inaccurate. Many prominent free agents found new teams following Soto's signing. Players include but aren't limited to Max Fried, Corbin Burns, Nathan Eovaldi, Walker Buehler, Teoscar Hernandez, Christian Walker, Gleyber Torres, Paul Goldschmidt, and Carlos Santana. Biggest names remaining: Bregman, Alonso, Sasaki, Santander, Flaherty. PhireBallSports correctly identified Soto's deal, writing on Reddit, "This isn't the NFL or NBA, so salary records won't constantly be exceeded." Soto's contract will remain unmatched for a long time, just like A-Rod's did. Due to unique combo factors like 5 postseason appearances by age 25, owner Steve Cohen's experience, representation by Scott Boras, who's on a warpath for revenge, and most of all, Soto's previous rejection of the largest contract ever. As the offseason unfolds, baseball's landscape is buzzing with potential shifts, particularly regarding standout players like Alex Bregman, Pete Alonso, Jack Flaherty, Anthony Santander, and Rogo Sasaki. The initial buzz positioned the Houston Astros and the Yankees as frontrunners vying for Bregman's services. However, recent roster moves significantly altered this narrative. With the Astros bringing Jose Abreu and Isaac Paredes, their infield is now bursting with talent, seemingly diminishing the need for Bregman, but we'll see. Meanwhile, the Yankees' acquisition of Paul Goldschmidt at first seemingly ended their pursuit, compounded by luxury tax complications following Max Fried's signing. The Tigers are still contenders. With Javi Baez filling the second base slot, the urgency for adding Bregman has waned. As the shadows lurk, the Mets, a team consistently aggressive in free agency, are also contender with an open third base position. The prospect of Bregman joining their ranks remains a reality, and it's enticing. Although, if Alonso makes a comeback, their interest will disappear. Competition then intensifies with the Philadelphia Phillies, who would consider Bregman if they decide to trade Alex Bowman. However, the most compelling fit appears to be with the Red Sox, who would certainly utilize Bregman's batting prowess in their lineup, especially with the trade considerations surrounding Tristan Casas, Rafael Devers. Next up, Pete Alonso. His free agency story unfolds quietly amidst the clamor. The robust hitter, known for hitting home runs as well as anyone except Aaron Judge, remains a prime target. Yet, he faces a muted market. Many teams solidified their first base options before the offseason gates opened. The Mets seem poised for a reunion with Alonso, potentially crafting a deal with the opt-out clause, allowing him to revisit free agency within a few years. Yet, the San Francisco Giants and Toronto Blue Jays are also considerable suitors, as are the Cubs. The Giants have actually shown a willingness to invest, while the Blue Jays would face a strategic shuffle with the deal. With Vladimir Guerrero, Guerrero Jr. would have to transition to third base, or they'd have to have a new first base and DH arrangement in place that would significantly reshape their main lineup. Third on my list is starting pitcher Jack Flaherty. Flaherty's ability to attract interest is amplified by the absence of qualifying offers, making him a hot commodity. Baltimore Orioles, fresh off losing Corbin Burns, might find Flaherty an appealing addition given his promising stint in Baltimore in the past. Meanwhile, teams like the Giants, Cubs, Blue Jays, Tigers remain in the running, eager to bolster their 2025 rotations. Fourth on my list, Anthony Santander. While his impressive 44 home run season last year didn't translate into immediate flurry of offers. It's odd because he's a switch-hitting bat, and he's made some big plays in the field, but particularly the interest has been shown by the Blue Jays, who have missed out on several high-profile free agents so far, particularly and most notably Juan Soto. With Guerrero and Bo Bichette being free agents next year and Chris Bassett joining that club, the Blue Jays are operating under a sense of urgency. Santander's pursuit of a 5-year, $100 million contract, despite his unremarkable defense, reflects how great his offensive value is prized. Red Sox, Yankees, Angels, and Tigers are also reported to be interested in this 2024 All-Star and Silver Slugger award winner. The most captivating free agent of all, save for last, Roki Sasaki. He faces a January 23rd deadline in the international pool where money isn't a primary factor because he's an international amateur free agent. His limited access to teams' international bonus pool rather than a full bidding war will shape the decision. His agent Joel Wolf reports interest significantly shown from 20 teams, with in-person meetings already having taken place with 7 clubs, including the Dodgers, Cubs, Padres, Yankees, Mets, Rangers, and Giants. so he's obviously looking to play for a contender. The Padres and Giants are considered the favorites, as the Sox contract limitations make him financially feasible for virtually any team. But a signing isn't expected before January 15th, the start of the 2025 international signing.